I'm always talking about the hacker mindset and how one of the core pillars to that is curiosity, how hackers are curious, but also how that attribute, that mindset, that's not limited just to people who hack computer systems. It's for all of us. This is what unlocks new ways of accomplishing goals, new pathways to achieve things. And I can illustrate that mindset with a story and tell you about Rachel. Rachel was just about to start a new job, and she was really excited about this new job. It was going to be higher pay. It was going to be around just really smart people, and there was just a lot about it that she was excited about. But the job almost didn't start, because what happened was she was about to start, maybe a few days later, and the head of human resources called her up and said, hey, there's this virus, this global pandemic going around right now, and the office is going to be closed for 2 weeks. Do you want to start after the office reopens in 2 weeks? Now, Rachel has pretty good instincts, and she thought about that for a moment, but right there on the call said, no, I'll start as planned, and I'll start from home, and we'll figure it out. And that's really good that she did that, because that 2 weeks that the office would be closed, work from home, turned out to be the global pandemic that was COVID. And the office was closed for much, much, much longer than a few weeks. Furthermore, the job that Rachel was starting was to help us run live events. Some of you might have attended IoT Village or some of the other hacking events that we do at DEF CON and RSA and other conferences around the country and across the globe. And Rachel was joining to help run those. Now, that was a time where there was just no certainty about what was happening with live events. Live events had come to a screeching halt, and if Rachel had not started a few days later, we might not have actually continued with the role. And looking back, I could see that role evaporating. And I'm really glad that Rachel started, because she's gone on to become a really important and high contributing member of the team. But nevertheless, here she was. She started a job to do live events when live events weren't happening. So what would she do? And so Rachel, like anyone who uses the hacker mindset, got curious about the problem. She was really curious about why we do events the way we do them, why we serve the audience that we serve, why we serve them in the way that we serve them, why we spend the current amount of resources we spend, why not more, why not less? And after several weeks of exploring all these questions, a path really started to emerge. And even though live events were indefinitely on hold because of this health crisis, a new concept was emerging, and that was this idea of virtual events. And so today, virtual events are very commonplace, but at that time, they were not. And nevertheless, Rachel was exploring that as a possible option for us. How could we explore this and maybe do this for our event series, which had always been in person? How can you replicate the same vibe, the same benefits people get out of it? And so Rachel explored how to do that, figured out the format for how we might do it, how we would deliver it. And what resulted was so cool, because now we had this first ever virtual format of events at DEF CON. And what that meant was that we were able to provide access to this type of entertainment, or it was entertainment, but really it's content and programming, to people all over the world, including people who maybe before it was not a practical reality to travel to Las Vegas to participate in this. Now they could participate in it. They could, and we had many of the same things. We had speakers, we had contests, we had all kinds of cool stuff. And even today, we're still, less so doing virtual events because live events have completely come back. But that was something that we did for many, many years, and today we'll still do occasionally. And that really transformed the way that we go about doing this particular aspect of serving our community in this way. And it all came from that question, why, and its sister counterpart, why not? And so asking these questions, why, asking why not, for us as an organization, it went from we can't do this thing at all anymore, full stop, to opening up this completely new way of doing things, accessing a whole new array of people who can participate and deliver benefits to them all over the world. That is the power of curiosity. That is the power of asking why, and the similar related question, why not? because these things are what unlock new ways